Utica College's this catch was featured on ESPN.
I'm doing it no justice, but it was a pass from Cortland over the receiver's head. He jumped up, batted it with one arm, went straight up in the air. As the receiver fell, it hit him in the helmet, bounced off a Utica College Pioneer helmet, and then another guy came by and scooped it up for the interception.
Really incredible. Big win over number 23 Cortland over the weekend. And Ron Moshier on the line right now from Utica OD. Good morning, Ron.
Good morning. You guys do know my alma mater, don't you?
Are you a Cortland? I'm pretty sure.
I'm a Red Dragon, so could we change this subject?
Yeah. Listen, I got to tell you.
Joking. Blaze Faziano, the coach at UC, knows I went to Cortland, of course, many, many years ago. And, of course, Blaze went to Ithaca, and the Cortland-Ithaca rivalry is legendary. You know, it's the biggest little game in the country, the Cortica Jug. So him and I go back and forth just throwing jabs. But it was a great great win for UC, and it was great that ESPN recognized them. Of course, I can tell you, I'm pretty sure UC lobbied to get it on ESPN, too. They made sure it was out there.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
But at least the option was there. But
well, speaking of...
if I was the sports information director at Utica College, and Gil does a great job there, I would do the same thing. You got to promote your program in your school. And
no doubt about it.
It got Utica College's name out there. You know, more people know who the Pioneers are now. You know?
Yeah, I got to tell you, I was all excited, and I got my chips ready and my drink ready and everything, set up the TV, get all ready to go on Saturday, ready to watch. And I'm going to cross back and forth between the Syracuse game and the Utica College game. That says a lot, doesn't it, when you think about it? That says a lot, because that wouldn't have existed 5 years ago. But this program has become really, really popular. And you feel there's a loyalty, a local loyalty. But the game wasn't on. There was some technical difficulty, and at least for the whole first half, I don't know if they ended up getting the game on. I don't know if you saw, Ron, but the game wasn't on.
Oh, my. To be honest, I didn't even know that. I was at a high school game. I don't get to see many college games because unless it's West Coast late at night when I get back home from work on Saturday night. So, no, I was at the Proctor game.
Big disappointment.
So I listened to the first few minutes of UC on the radio before running up to D'Alessandro Stadium. So
all right. Well, anyway, a big win for Utica College, knocking off number 23 Cortland over the weekend.
And the catch, the video is in show notes right now.
Check it out at WIBX950.com. All right. So a big weekend in high school football. So let's start with Proctor. Tough time holding onto the ball.
I mean, 6 turnovers. Steve Stripe said it. You know, you're not going to win football games in this league with 6 turnovers. And then he said that he stopped right away and said, you're not going to win in any league with 6 turnovers. And they didn't. And the thing is with that game, first half the defense gave up way too many big plays and blown coverages, whatever. And then the defense made critical stops in the second half, forced a couple turnovers of their own, and for a change, it was the offense that just didn't get it done for Proctor, didn't capitalize on opportunities, and the comeback fell short. And Proctor right now, I'll tell you, they've got a Jamarius Morgan who unfortunately really had a serious thumb injury. I was on the sidelines. He got trucked away very, very quickly, and from what I understand, he's not ruled out for this weekend against Liverpool, and they're going to need him because Liverpool is another very, very good team. But that Double-A division that Proctor's in, Steve Stripe said after the game, every team in our division has a Jamarius Morgan. So there's no easy games. I mean, Liverpool next week, and Liverpool's coming off a 1-point loss to Baldwinsville team, a Baldwinsville team that has already beaten Proctor. And Proctor's 0-2 in the league. You got to win two league games to get in the playoffs. I really and truly believe this could be Proctor's year to finally get to the Carrier Dome and play for a sectional title. But right now, their backs are against the wall, and they are desperate right now. They need to win this Saturday at home.
Do you find,
I believe it's homecoming and senior day on Saturday.
Do you find this season to be, or is this just typical of high school football because you're dealing with high school kids? It's a bit topsy-turvy. It's when you think a team is like, steamrolling along, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they get blanked out.
Oh, my God, Bill, without a doubt, especially in Class B.
Yeah.
I mean, Notre Dame knocks off defending state champion Casanova, ends their 52-game home winning streak.
Yep.
ends their 42-game league winning streak, and then turns around at home and loses to our night, 20-7 on Saturday.
Yeah.
I can't figure Class B out. And Friday night, I write about how great the defense has been at Central Valley Academy in their first 3 games.
Yep.
And the 3-0 Thunder then get blasted by Mexico at home.
Yeah, not even.
So, they get shut out.
Wasn't even close. They were shut out, and that's what I'm talking about.
It was 31-0, 34-0. I don't have it right in front of me, but it was not good. So, the Class B especially, up and down, and now Kaz in Mexico. Kaz has already beaten Mexico. That division is up for grabs now. Again, nobody's undefeated in that division now.
Somebody once told me, listen, at any given day, it doesn't matter, it's high school, college, professional, any team can win on any given day. And I'm like, well, but that's certainly happening right now.
Oh, especially in that division. And, on a positive note, we've got 3 unbeatens left. Whitesboro in Class A, and they were in a tussle with Indian River. It was 14-14, but Whitesboro wound up blowing them out, and to go to 4-0.
Yep.
And in Class D, I just love our Class D East, and really there are 3 powerhouses in my opinion: Frankfort, Dollarville, both unbeaten, and West Canada Valley with 1 loss, and that was 24-20 at a very good Frankfort team. So I can't wait. The last 2 weeks of the regular season, Bill. I believe Frankfort plays, I don't know which order because I don't have the schedule right in front of me, but Frankfort's got Dollarville and West Canada Valley left to go.
Well,
I'm sorry. Dollarville's got Frankfort and West Canada Valley left.
Right.
And that's going to be 2 great matchups. I can't wait for the last 2 weeks of the regular season in Class D.
Yeah. Certainly going to be. I mean, we're getting to that time where you're starting to, at least in Class D, you're starting to see find some leaders kind of popping through. But again, that Class B has just been so unpredictable. It's hard to determine what's going to happen.
By the way, another Valley team, Little Falls, now 3-1.
Yeah.
They came from the NFF a couple years ago where they opted out of playoff contention, and now they're back in a regular Class C league and had a big come from behind win at Holland Patton last Saturday. So and Little Falls is a team to look forward to because they moved Kobe Jackson to quarterback, and I think he threw 2 touchdown passes to Todd Hubble, another great athlete who missed last year with an injury. So Little Falls has got it going right now too in Class C.
All right, certainly we're moving along. Hard to believe we're heading into October, and unlike years ago, the regular season has been shortened, which expands the playoffs a little bit now.
Oh yeah, we're past the halfway point for some teams right now. Depending on what class you're in, we're already through week 4. So.
Hey, Ron, I want to ask you a sports question that is completely unrelated to sports, but it feels like tonight's big Super Bowl matchup between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. Do you follow any of this? Because it does seem it's being really previewed as a big sports matchup.
Do I follow any of it?
Well,
the next morning I'll see the lowlights and the highlights. But believe me, by the time I get home from work tonight, I'm hoping to catch the end of the NFL game. That's
all right.
That's what I'll watch for. Hey, to be honest, Bill, it's better to because I have a lot of players on my fantasy football team playing tonight, so that's what I'll be looking for. And then I'll check what the analysts have to say tomorrow morning about the debate.
Well, and it's interesting. One of the things they talk about is how Twitter has played such a role in laying out the general feel of what really goes down tonight, long before you get to the next morning where the commentators are all talking about it. But certainly interesting. And one more, just to let you leave on Utica College. That is, for this program, 4-0, knocking off a nationally ranked team. That's a big deal.
Oh, yeah. And, Cortland, obviously, and not because I went there, but they're a quality program, and they've got back-to-back losses in that league. The previous week, they lost by a touchdown to a nationally ranked, unbeaten St. John Fisher team. And so, we've got in that league, in the Empire 8, great football. And, I think UC now plays Ithaca, and obviously that's Blaze's alma mater. And I think Ithaca is not the Ithaca of old.
Yeah.
So UC's really got it going, and I think it's great for this area. Like I said, I probably won't be able to go enjoy a UC football game. I keep telling Blaze this. He goes, come on, you got to come over. Well, until I retire, that's one of because it just goes head to head with high school football coverage, which I've got to concentrate on. But one of these days, I'm going to go enjoy a UC football game as a fan. So I hope he keeps it going.
I tell you to enjoy a high school football game with a UC, but that wouldn't be appropriate. So we'll just leave it at that. All right, Ron, I appreciate it. Enjoy your day. Thanks so much.
All right, hey, thanks, guys.
All right, Ron Moshier, Utica OD. He is the high school football guru.